Hello and welcome to another video on the Blind Watch Reviewer YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at the LIGE Model 2. This is also a sort of unboxing, though I've had it for since about January this year, and I have an opinion of it going in, but I have all the bits still with it, so we can evaluate that from here. Let's start with the exterior box. It has this lovely fake reptile pattern with the LIGE logo emblazoned across it in silver, though it's not real silver, it's just a layer of paint. It is not embossed either, it's just been printed on there. You can see that the pattern continues all over the box, and on the one end you find a little logo sticker type thing that tells you what its barcode was, what it is, supposedly, and its location of origin, being China. Well, you get what you pay for when you buy one of these on eBay or Amazon, which is where I acquired mine. Now let's open the box up and see what we get inside. Pop that magnetic clasp there and hinge the lid open. You see you get this international guarantee, which I suppose guarantees that the watch is in fact an authentic LIGE, though who's knocking off LIGE? They're 20 bucks, well, 20 to 40 depending on country. The other thing this does is it helps you in the event that you need to get the watch repaired or replaced by LIGE, which is nice. You put your name, the model number, the date of purchase. Got a nice little email there, which can help if you need any repairs. Let's move on to the next thing. This lovely instruction booklet has the LIGE logo done in a copperish bronze tone. Maybe even it's intended to be a rose gold, I'm not sure. And inside it comes with both English and Deutsch, or German, instructions that go through and explain how the watch works, how to shorten a metal link bracelet, which is nice, how to adjust mesh straps, instructions for care, notes on automatic watches, which I believe they do sell, the notes for winding watches by hand, your warranty guarantee, some safety instructions, I presume, and then the details for the watches, Model 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the International Guarantee Certificate. Now, I assume that they pulled out the Deutsch instructions, given that this was being sold in an international market to Canada, given that you can see where there were staple marks. But it's quite a nice manual, helped me figure out how to use it, and we'll just put that off to the side again. Comes with this nice cleaning cloth with the LIGE logo on it. I'm not sure if it can focus in on that, but it does have the LIGE logo, and you can just sort of make that out on camera, which is nice. And now we come to the watch. This is a, you can't quite see it because the hour minute hand is in the way. It is a LIGE Model 2 quartz watch. This is not the original strap. I'll be showing the original strap later. This is one that I made and replaced it with myself because I didn't quite like it. But then you have this box, which has this nice foam cushioning in it and a spot for your watch if you don't have a watch stand. Makes it nice if you want to, you know, huck this in a briefcase or in a suit jacket, or if you've just got a couple watches and you wear one and the other one goes in the box, so you can have two on you. Personally, not my thing. I'd rather go for a watch roll or just have multiple watches on my wrist. You can see right now I'm wearing a Timex Iron Man, which has got the date wrong because I can't figure out how the heck to set that. We'll put this off to the side and get onto the watch. This is as the watch comes, though not with this strap. That's something I made up myself. With some leather I nicked off of my neighbor's jacket, some string I stole from my other neighbor's shirt, and a chunk of hardware I nicked off a dead watch. Holes I made with just a drill bit and a hammer. This strap it comes with, though, this faux croc. It's just embossed genuine leather, which is a waste of a cow and an insult to a croc. So let's get this naff little thing out of here after we look at the hardware, which isn't too bad, actually. I like it. I might nick that for a later watch, but in the meantime, let's just get this 20mm watch strap out of here so we don't have to look at it again. This watch, mind you, the LIGE Model 2, is nice. I was originally considering getting it in black and blue, but I decided against it because, well, it was cheaper. I was on a tight budget. I went for the silver and gold, and it's grown on me as a formal watch. I had been originally hoping for a watch with indexes, but Romans have also grown on me, though I am still quite a big fan of indices. Hands there have a nice bit of lume that I'll show later on. Though my camera isn't quite good at showing this, I've had this on for a few hours when the power's gone out, and just like 5 minutes in front of a candle or with a little flashlight, and it'll do you right as rain. Yeah, power's gone out a few times since the pandemic, and, well, it happens as we move over into summer here in the city. But it goes out at night, need to be able to see the time while I'm working on stuff with flashlights acting as lighting, or sometimes you gotta go somewhere where you can't bring a flashlight or your hands are full. So it's nice to know that this lume will last for hours in the night. I've woken up at like 3 a.m. in the dark, just want to check the time, look at this sitting on the stand, and I can see it right as rain. Camera can't really show that off. It's quite easy to set the date and the day. Just pull this out to its first setting, and you can roll that around. You can see that it's got a nice red Sunday there. We'll just keep rolling that back over to Wednesday, because that's what the date is. Punch that back in. Crown doesn't really have distinct settings, so you've just got to sort of learn to feel it out. It's not like Seiko's or anything, but you're only paying $20–30 for the watch. Some people feel that Casio's are really the only thing that you can buy at this price, but LIGE, I find, also works pretty well. The hands are nice and simple. Personally, I'd like something a bit fancier. I like church hands on watches with Romans, but what are you gonna do? Church hands don't come with lume. Suppose you could lume them, but that's an experiment for another day. It's got Romans on the dial, watchmaker's Romans, silver dial with gold hands in gold numbers, as well as a nice gold LIGE logo there and window there at the date at the 3 o'clock. I actually sort of like how it's not replacing the 3, though. It sort of gives the watch an interesting look, sort of like you could put it anywhere and it would sort of work with it. I'd have actually found it quite interesting if they hadn't put the word quartz there. You can tell that because it's ticking, and instead put the date window down there. But I suppose it wouldn't have really worked that well unless you had it as a column. So, such is life. The LIGE logo I find quite interesting. I can probably get some macro shot of that later on. Let's flip it over to the back now. It claims to be a company from the 1850s. I have no way to verify that. Water resistant. I've taken it into the shower and for a small dip in the tub, but I wouldn't go swimming with it. You know, it's okay to get wet. Don't submerge it long term. I'd say maybe about 5 minutes in the tub is about all this thing could take. That's just a guess, though. We're going to crack the case back open, and we'll have a look at it. Okay, so now that we've got that disassembled, we can have a little quick poke around and see what it looks like on its insides. We'll remove this movement holder. Just push slightly up on that, on all these 4 corners, just to sort of lift it up without disturbing the movement. There we go. You can see there's the battery there, the crown coming in there, which I'll throw in some shots of a crown maybe. You can see that the indices are applied because there's these little glue dots holding it in. So let me just explain for those who are unaware how a quartz movement works. Quartz is a piezoelectric material. When you compress it, it generates an electric charge, and when you input an electric charge, it vibrates. It vibrates at a consistent speed based on the way you cut it, and I'm not sure what speed they've cut theirs to vibrate in here, but the little electrics that you can see down here convert that vibration, or hertz, which is something super big, down to 1 vibrations a second, or 1 hertz. That the computer chips in it and microprocessors use to determine how quickly to move the hands and when to move them, which I think is quite interesting. I'll get this repacked up and we can have a look at this, and I will give my final thoughts. Now for my final thoughts on the watch. Firstly, ditch the NAF strap, which I have, in my last take, when I threw that across the room, I lost, so I'm already one step closer to that idea. Continuing on, get yourself one in the silver and gold, or any other color that you find matches with you quite well. Don't go for a blue or black type thing, though. That you're better off without. The watch, I think, is quite good, and I think everything it comes with is quite good. Makes for an excellent travel case. Even for non-Liege watches, you can fit a Seiko, or a Vostok, or even a Rolex in there if you want. The instruction manual and other things is quite helpful. Hey! Legend, Immortality, Gorgeous, Extraordinary. I didn't even know that's what Liege was going for. I've just noticed that. That's nice. It's got the International Guarantee User's Manual in there, as well as this, which you can pop in your wallet. It's the same size as Subway gift card, or Tim Hortons gift card, or Tim Hortons gift card. And this nice little cleaning cloth it comes with. Quite nice, blue. It's a little bit rougher than any of the cheap nylon ones. It's a nice microfiber wool or cotton thing. And it cleans up the watch quite nicely. Not like you can see this on the video here, but I got quite a lot of smudges on the dial, and that takes them all right off. It doesn't really change that on video, though. So that is my evaluation of the Liege Model 2 and its contents. If you find yourself leaning towards any other Lieges, just know you'll get approximately the same stuff in here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.